Hey guys, I'm back with another tutorial. So today I am doing a full face and I'm starting off with my brows as always, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Chocolate. So moving on to my other eyebrow, and this one is higher on my face. I like to thicken my brows out with this product. So as you can see, I'm just tracing along my natural eyebrow. I usually start by tracing underneath my eyebrow and then I draw a line on top as well, just a little higher than my natural shape, and then I connect it at the ends. Don't get discouraged by this step, girls. It's actually so hard, but it all comes together in the end. I use concealer to clean up my eyebrows, so while I'm doing them, they usually look a mess. Please ignore my concentration face. I like to have sort of an ombre effect, so I do upward motions at the front of my brow to feather it out. And then this is my Studio Fix concealer in NC20 with a flat synthetic brush. I trace exactly around my eyebrow and you can see right here what I'm doing. So take your time with this step. This is going to carve out your brows and give you sort of an on point look. Just blend the concealer in with your finger as you go and it will all come together. Every time I do an eye look, I use an eye base, and basically I just use a concealer. This one is the Maybelline Asia Wine concealer, and I just buff that in and then set that with a loose powder or a matte eyeshadow, whatever you prefer. And then I take some sticker tape. This step really helps if you want to get a crisp line. This helps with your eyeliner, your eyeshadow, and all of that stuff. You don't have to take this step, but it is going to make this look easier for you. From my Morphe 350 palette, I take the second orange shade from the top, and this one is going to be my transition shade. Take a fluffy blending brush, and in the crease, you can start from the outer corner of the tape and then just blend that straight in your crease. It doesn't matter how messily you apply this shadow because this is going to be just a transition shade. Now for the lid, I'm taking the copper shade from the bottom of that palette and I'm actually applying this one with my finger because it gives you the best pigment, I believe. So just swiping that across my lid. For my inner corner, I decided to go with this shimmery kind of pinkish whitish shade from the palette, and just using a pencil brush. You can use any little brush for this step. To deepen this eyeshadow look, I took this deep brown from the palette on sort of a more defined brush and then just swept that on the outer V of my eye from the tape and sort of swept that just into my crease a little. But like I sort of lost some of that lid shade, so I just went back in with my finger and applied some more of that copper colour all over my lid. Using my Wet n Wild liquid liner, taking that from the inner corner all the way to where I want my wing to end, and this tape is going to guide you and give you a very straight, crisp line for your wing. Once you remove the tape, you can see the result, and if it isn't as neat as you hoped, you can also use concealer or a makeup wipe to clean up that wing. For lashes today, I'm using my Egyptian Queen Beauty lashes in Egomaniac. They're really wispy and dramatic and long. I've had them for probably 8 months now and I've worn them probably 5 times, but this is the lashes I decided to use in this video. Now I'm taking the brightest orange shade from that palette and just putting this one under my lash line. If you don't want to make your look this dramatic, just avoid this step and keep it bare, or you can just use mascara. Moving on to the face, I use the Too Faced Hangover Primer and I mix Estee Lauder Double Wear and MAC Studio Fix foundation to get the desired colour and coverage that I needed. I always buff my foundation in first with a brush. This is like a kabuki style brush, and then I use a beauty blender, and that actually gives me more of a flawless application and higher coverage. I find that it's best to dampen your beauty blender under the tap and just squeeze out the excess water before you apply your foundation with it. It just gives a better application. So if you have been using it dry, try this and I bet you won't go back. To conceal and highlight under my eyes, I use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I take it in a triangle motion under the eyes, on the forehead, and on the chin, and this is basically just to brighten the center of my face. Taking a translucent loose powder under the eyes with the same beauty blender, I just push that in with a lot of excess product on it. This is called baking, and this is going to set the concealer and keep it on a lot longer, and it's also going to help with brightening and highlighting your center of your face. After you wait about 5 minutes or so, you can brush away that excess bake and you'll be left with a flawless finish. For bronzer, I'm using my medium dark mineralized skin finish by MAC Cosmetics. I have hit pan and I need to restock because I have been using this non-stop on every client. I love it so much. It's just the perfect natural finish. To contour up my cheekbones a little, I use the Hoola Benefit bronzer. I always call it the wrong thing. It's Hoola by Benefit, and it's just more of a contouring shade. Once again, taking the same beauty blender with that translucent powder and just carving out where I contoured just to give it a more crisp effect. And I usually don't leave that powder on too long as it can get quite pale under there. Taking Double Gleam MAC Cosmetics highlighter. This one is so pretty, and I'm just packing that onto my brush. I decided to grab a more defined brush so I could pack that highlight on so it would really shimmer and stand out on camera. It's so pretty. You have to get this if you don't have it already. This is a MAC lip liner in Spice. Finishing off with a liquid lipstick in the center of my lips and blending that one in with a lip brush. Then I'm going to take some MAC Fix Plus and spray the hell out of my face because I'm obsessed with that product. I go through so many bottles, it's not even funny. And here is the finished look that I created. I hope you guys like this. I really wanted to make an easy eye look for you guys to follow and to try out the Morphe palette because I just got it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe because I will do more for you. Love you guys. Bye. Who you think you're talking to?